Hello friends, welcome to Shri Rams. The topic for today's discussion is Swamitva scheme. What does Swamitva stand for? It stands for Survey of Village Abadi and Mapping with Improvised Technology in Village Areas. What are the main objectives of this scheme? Swamitva aims to survey village areas and provide a property card to house owners as their record of rights. What is the nodal ministry for this scheme? The Ministry of Panchayati Raj is the nodal ministry. The scheme will be executed in collaboration with state governments. How can the scheme help in rural areas? Land and real estate accounts for almost 80% of all assets held by rural households in India. Availability of a loan against property has the potential to create a widespread impact since more than half of India's micro, small and medium enterprises are located in rural areas. How are land parcels surveyed? Swamitva deploys modern technology and survey methods to collect and analyze data. Professional survey-grade drones are used to photograph the areas and a digital elevation model or a 3D map of the area is created. What is the Continuously Operating Reference System under the scheme? CORS or Continuously Operating Reference Stations network will provide regional positioning service. In CORS infrastructure, the corrections to map will be instantly sent to rover receiver from control center, which will help find accurate positioning of rover in real time. This will support in establishing ground control points, ground truthing, and demarcation of land. How can the data collected under the scheme be used for other purposes? As per the draft National Geospatial Policy 2021, the data produced by the Survey of India and other organizations using public funds is to be treated as a public good. The Geographic Information Systems industry, which uses spatial information to provide various services, will get a boost. Interesting applications have been found in agriculture, banking and finance, automated mobility, town planning, water resources and disaster management, apart from several Internet of Things applications. Will the drone industry benefit? Yes. Swamitva uses private drone operators and other ancillary services. This will spur the drone ecosystem through development of training schools for drone pilots, indemnifying contract documents, and declaration of procurement intent and enunciation of data quality standards. How will the Swayamvita property card be generated? The process will start with the signing of Memorandum of Understanding between Survey of India and respective state governments. The Survey of India is responsible for preparing National Topographic Database on all scales using technology for topographical mapping, including the use of airborne photography drones, satellite imageries, and unmanned air vehicles or drone platforms. Is there a ground verification process also? Yes. After creation of maps, a ground verification process by drone survey team follows. On the basis of that, corrections, if any, are made. At this stage, inquiry, objection process, or conflict dispute resolution is completed. After this, final property cards or title deeds called Sampatti Patrak are generated. Since land is a state subject, is it creating any problems with the implementation of law? Yes. As land is a state subject, each state makes its own laws on the process of surveying and mapping land. States are at different stages of making the changes needed in their legal frameworks. What challenges need to be addressed for better implementation? Amendments in land revenue laws of states or their Panchayati Raj Acts must provide a firm legal basis for the property cards provided under the scheme. Moreover, before the finalization of maps and issuance of property cards, maps with property boundaries are to be made available to villagers for verification. On an ongoing basis, states would need to establish a responsive and easily accessible grievance redressal system for its citizens. Well, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed today's podcast.